Hello, my name is Hunter. I am kind of worried for the state of America that we are all in right now. Um, I hear from a lot of people that they're living paycheck to paycheck and struggling to make ends meet, and I hear a lot about how people, especially the younger generation, not being able to afford rent or buy houses. Um, So, if you know what's going on, like I do, and other people do, and you try to speak out about it, you're practically shunned. Now, I have been being followed by a cult for years, and it's like these people want me to comply, but the thing about it is I work hard and I work long hours and I'm very loyal to the people that I work for. But because I've seen the injustice that they've done to people, because I've seen how they have been pretty much messing with my finances behind my back, these what these people do is they put me in very stressful situations, I guess to forget what they were doing to me. Like, these people won't make it right to people. Instead, they start gaslighting the hell out of people, gang stalking people, trying to mentally abuse people. And these companies, and apparently they're they're in all jobs right now. These cults, these white supremacists, that are trying to pretty much take control of people's lives, and under the impression that they're trying to make people's lives better, because that's what they do. They create a problem to quote unquote fix the problem, and they don't actually fix the problem, they just use it to their advantage so that, I guess, so they can get the glory and, be seen as the hero. But they're not actually doing anything. Like, everything could be fixed tomorrow. But right now, you have a bunch of people that are working and they're living paycheck to paycheck, and now they see what's going on, so they stopped striving at work. They stopped, putting in extra effort at work, and pretty much just, trying to, I guess, save their energy. And companies don't like that. Companies, they want people putting in extra effort without compensating people to do that extra effort. And what I've noticed that they've done to me is they'll pretty much, if I when I'm at work, usually I'm a very bubbly person. I communicate with people great, and I'm not afraid to, you know, call people out if they've done something wrong. And they didn't like that. So they pretty much tried to make me feel, they pretty much excluded me. They tried to make me feel like there was something wrong with me. But they just don't want people knowing what they're doing behind the scenes. Because right now everybody is distracted. And they want people to stay distracted. Because they know that if the people woke up, we could take everything back. And it's like they're trying to recruit people, and the way that they do that is they show the person or tell the person who they are, and then if they don't react the way that they wanted the person to react, they exclude them, ignore them, make them feel like there's something wrong with them. They put labels on people. They start passing false rumors around to pretty much make somebody look like somebody that they're not. And it's usually good people that they're doing this to. Because good people see and know the difference between right and wrong. And these people know that what they're doing is not right. So they try to put a blindfold on people. They start mistreating them. And pretty much, if you know your worth, then they pretty much make you feel worthless. And a lot of people are going through this. The thing about it is people aren't speaking out because they're being forced to not speak out. They're being forced to stay silent. They're being forced to look like somebody that they're not, when all they want to do is live a comfortable life. I noticed at my job, I kind of called somebody out, and then on July 12th, 2025, I was surrounded by 3 individuals, and pretty much they used an intimidation tactic on me, pretty much telling me who they were and that no matter where I go, they're always going to be there. And, trying to instill fear into me. Because they know that I see what's going on. And so what they did is, one of the people, to, I guess, cover his ass, they had him quit. And then they passed around a rumor saying that he was missing money in his paycheck. And it pretty much spread like wildfire. And you got all these people, like, being attacked by coworkers and pretty much going through drama that does not need to be done to people, being mentally abused, and pretty much forcing out people that know what's going on, trying to make them seem like there's something wrong with them, pretty much, to, I guess, stay in control. Because what people don't understand is because everybody always talks about, oh, there's always going to be that one person at work, and that's true. But it's much bigger than people realize. Because they're doing this to a lot of people, pretty much gang stalking people into complying to the injustice that they're doing to us. And right now, more people than ever are struggling. This younger generation, they can't buy homes, let alone afford rent. You got kids living in cars. You got kids living out on the streets and moving back in with their parents at 25, 30 years old. And they're trying to, make it seem like they're not doing it on purpose. They don't want people owning anything. Unless it has something to do with white supremacy. And so what they do is they try to make it seem like these people that either aren't reacting the way that these white supremacists want them to react, make those people that want to speak out about this look crazy, look unstable, look like somebody that they're not. That way they can point the finger and say, oh, yeah, he was doing this, I was worried about him. Even though they put that person in a very stressful situation. They put that person in the state of mind that they're in. And then they isolate you, and they pretty much, take everything away from you financially. And then they come up to you and they're just like, oh, you just can't seem to get on your feet, huh? That's what they did to me. Like, these people at my job, and these people have been following me job to job. In order to silence me, they financially broke me. And then pretty much held a piece of cheese in front of my head, saying, oh, you don't want to, or you want to make money, don't you? And I just keep thinking in my head, like, why me? Like, what did I do? All I'm doing is, I'm a pretty quiet person for the most part, but I can be very bubbly. And if I show any kind of uplifting or inspiring of people, these people try to take my confidence away. Try to bully me into silence. And then they try to frustrate me. I mean, these people literally at my job, these people purposely didn't fix the AC, and we're having workers work in like the hottest month. It was almost getting up to 90 degrees in the workplace. It was a literal sweatshop. And then, pretty much while they were doing that, they were passing rumors around saying people were missing money in their pay. And then while they were doing that, they were purposely messing people's orders up and, purposely excluding people in order to, I guess, gain control over them. Like, these people are disgusting. Like, people are more than willing to work, but they don't want to come to work and be completely disrespected and have their name slandered and have their lives destroyed for no good reason. And it's usually the people, that love everybody. It's usually the people that live with good morals that are having their lives completely destroyed by people that hate, by these supremacists, or whatever you want to call them. While we're all being gaslit, while we're all having our homes taken away from us and not being able to put a roof over our heads. Like, people just want to live comfortable lives, and they're having that taken away from them. People are more than willing to work, but that's not enough. That's not enough for whatever you want to call these people. What they're trying to do to me right now is they're literally trying to find blackmail on me to use it against me so that they don't have to pay me what I'm worth. And they don't like the fact that I've been wearing a body camera to work every day. Like, I'm starting to feel like that's what a white supremacist's biggest kryptonite is wearing a body camera and protecting your image. Like, I mean, cops already get upset whenever you pull your phone out and start recording them. And it's because they're doing things to people on purpose. For control. I went to the police academy. I had the same things happen to me at the police academy that I am at my workplaces, and it all just clicked to me whenever this law enforcement officer showed me the cult he was a part of. And then everything made sense to me. He literally told me, when he showed me he was a part of this cult, he was telling me that he was holding a piece of cheese in front of my head. And he wanted me to beg. And then he sold me a weapon. And I asked him for a bill of sale, and he just kept refusing to give me a bill of sale. And then trying to plant disgusting seeds in my head. Trying to corrupt me. Trying to get me addicted to alcohol and drugs. Trying to make me go do prostitution. While he's doing all of this. While he's being abusive to the people around him. And then he brags about it. And then I'm stuck having my life destroyed for no good reason. And then every time I get back on my feet, it irritates him even more, so he comes after me even harder. Like, there's gotta come a point when this stuff stops. And I'm not saying it's gonna stop with me, but I can already tell that people are done. People are tired of it. And that's what they want. That's what these supremacists want. They want people frustrated. They want people literally snapping. They want people to be divided and come after each other. Because then we're not standing up to them. Then we're blaming everybody except for them. And it's not like any of this is a secret. People know what's going on. But when you try to speak out about it, you have your life destroyed. I know this person that he was pretty much defending himself, and he got, I think it was shot or stabbed by an individual, and this guy was a veteran. And he got shot and stabbed, and he was the one that was arrested. And it was because this other person was a part of a cult. And he's been trying to fight it for almost a decade now. And now he's to the point where he's living in the woods in a trailer, having to fix his own septic system because he's had everything stripped from him. And he can't seem to get ahead. And that's what they're doing to people. If you show any kind of signs of speaking out about what's going on or exposing the truth, slowly over time you start to have little things stripped away from your life. Eventually to the point where you're left pretty much with nothing. People just want to live comfortable lives. People are more than willing to work. People are more than willing to put in effort. But what they're trying to do to us is they're trying to dwindle us down to nothing. And for the people that believe in God, they don't want people believing in God for some strange reason. They do not want people having any kind of hope or faith. Because if you have hope or faith, then you're still willing to carry on. These people want people on their knees. They want people to struggle in every wake of their life in order to, I guess, gain complete control over them. And it really starts making you think about good and evil. It really does. And the people that are good, the people that want to make a positive impact on the world, are having their lives destroyed. Being gaslit, gang stalked, mentally abused. And the things that are done in the dark always come to the light. And I can already tell that people are done. They're tired of it. They're tired of being made felt like they're nothing. They're tired of not being able to afford a house when the past generations before them were all able to buy houses and start families. And they think that they're going to get away with all of this. These supremacists, or whatever you want to call them. People are done. And if I end up unalived somehow, it wasn't me. These people have already threatened my life. They threatened to burn down my house. These people have threatened my family's lives. They don't want people knowing what they're doing. Because it's all like this psychological warfare. They make people feel like there's something wrong with them. And you can't ask anything about it. Like, I tried asking at my job, why doesn't anybody talk to me? And they got super defensive over it, silencing me even further. And the thing about it is they're grooming people to be this way. They're grooming people to attack others by spreading lies and slander and making them seem like they're the innocent ones, when they're the ones that are disgusting. These people are sick. These people are disgusting. These people are beyond okay in the head. These people are not okay. These people are, they want people struggling. They want people gone. They want people to have nothing unless it's okay with them. And that's the thing, it'll never be okay with them. Nothing will ever be enough for these people. You think if you stay silent, you'd be okay. I've tried that. It just makes things worse, because then their anxiety ramps up and they think you're doing something behind their back. And then they attack you even worse. Why aren't you talking? Why aren't you talking? No, you're the one not talking. I'm the one that comes in and tries to make your life easier while you try to completely dismantle mine. Thank you.